Hello again, college football fans. Here once again to talk to you about the December 28th bowl games that the SEC will be participating in. The first one is going to be the Duke's Mayo Bowl. They're going to play that early in the morning, 10:30 Central Standard Time. And it's going to be the South Carolina Gamecocks versus the North Carolina Tar Heels. And, I was pretty complimentary towards Shane Beamer through most of the year in South Carolina. I feel like they overachieved a little bit. But that being said, I do feel like they got the benefit of a couple of games that they probably, under any normal circumstances, had no business winning. But they got to deal with Florida at the peak of their collapse and troubles that they were having this year. And so they got a huge victory over them. And then they beat an Auburn team that it seems to me probably, if you had to pick a game that they just laid a big egg in the season on, it would have been that South Carolina game up there in Columbia, night game. And they just did not play to their potential at all and had some curious coaching decisions, and a lot of wonky things sort of led to that South Carolina victory. And I feel like maybe I got a little bit wrapped up in that, and a lot of people did. I picked South Carolina to beat Clemson in the rivalry game, which was ridiculous in retrospect. But saying all that, I feel like maybe my opinion of them got a little inflated because of the circumstances this year that they were benefactors of. But that's not taking anything away from Shane Beamer, the job that he's done this year. He's still done a great job, and he's done an excellent job in the offseason so far, well, the semi-off-season for them in recruiting and picking up Spencer Rattler. That was huge news for Columbia up there in the Gamecock area. And so the future looks like, I wouldn't fault any South Carolina fan for feeling very confident about their future and excited about the prospects. But I do believe like this year's team may have gotten a little bit of an overinflated status, and the perception that people had for them maybe got a little overblown towards the end of the season. And obviously that momentum came to a screeching halt in the Clemson game, and I feel like that the late season downslide will continue for them in this ball game because Mack Brown is back at North Carolina, and they've had a very down, disappointing year. People expected them to compete for the ACC, which they did not in the least. They were probably out of that race by October, and but they still had a pretty decent year. They had a great year out of Ty Chandler, the Tennessee running back transfer, and I think Sam Howell is a much better quarterback than anything South Carolina's got. I think they're on their third guy down there in Columbia. So I expect North Carolina to be able to score enough points against a decent South Carolina SEC defense, but I don't believe they'll be able to keep North Carolina from scoring 28 points, and there's no way South Carolina will be able to muster that many. I think that North Carolina wins this one 28-20. Thanks for watching.